Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Watch Poplars. I just got here. I was at the most familiar part of the creek, but I decided to check out what it is like over here. And so here we are. The water level is rising, I think. Yeah. So you can see there's this little area here, and every little time there's a bit of a wave that passes, and it gets a little bit higher here. It's raining more and more. Oh wow, there it goes. So the water level's slowly rising. I'm at the water line. You can see right there. But I know what to look for if there's a flash flood. So you can see it's rapidly filling up this little area here. You can see this is not the highest the water has been. The water has been up to there's this bunch of leaves right here. So it was actually washing up over here. And there's these leaves are all oriented in a directional area. So this is as high as the water has gotten today. And that's the highest it's gotten in the winter of 2025, which is starting, I guess, now. It starts with this kind of weather. Even though this is in autumn, we're in fall, this is late November. We're getting lots of fall colors. I guess, the winter is just the beginning of the cold period, which we are in. And I now want to see. Well, I mean, there's probably not much to see past here. I'd like to keep going this way. Now, the water has been rising for the past few minutes, and then there is this little overflow here or something where all the water's running over the road, and it is flowing over this path under the needles and into the creek. And the same is here. So yeah. This trail is perched even above the level of the water in 2023. This is a 3-foot wall. This is during the creek's resting state. The water is barely trickling over this. But this is nowhere as close to how much the water was moving in 2023. Back then, the water was like maybe 3 times as deep as this. If I was standing in there and not getting swept away, you'd see my head and chest poking out. But during 2023, the water would have almost been up to this bench. Almost to this little area that is right here. And I would not be surprised if this horizontal... sorry, there's debris on my phone. I would not be surprised if that log here was settled down here during the flood of January 2023, where we had three weeks of rain, non-stop rain. So I haven't seen any damage here yet. But this is exciting to watch. The wind advisory either has just ended or remains in effect for just a little bit longer, just because there's still maybe some of that warm air being propelled up and being pushed away to the side by the incoming cold front. No, it's not going to bring us snow. It's not going to bring snow to Mount Diablo, and we have not progressed into the cold season far enough yet to see that. However, there was one year, 2019, where that did happen. But we'll see. We'll see what this winter brings. Now, this entire section of this path is flowing water. I'm not wearing normal rain boots. I'm just for light puddles, I guess. So it is nighttime. It is it is nightfall. But there's still some stuff to see. You can see the wind has almost completely stopped, but the rain has very much escalated. You can see how much it's raining. So yeah, the water has swelled up since yesterday to like it looks like 3 to 2 feet above its resting summer state phase. I don't know. You can see the runoff from the road and the pipes, I guess. They're all collecting, forming a river here. And then maybe somewhere, this pool of water over there, it will intersect and flow back into the river. And as I expected, I think that is what is happening. So I'm going all the way over here just to show you and myself, because I haven't been here today yet, what it is like here. So the hopscotch area is completely submerged. The water's moving really, really fast. I do not want to get stuck in here. Because it does look quite shallow over there, but it is already slippery from all the previous layers of algae and stuff that has built up before it was cleared for construction and remodeling, I guess. So your safest bet, if in the case you were swept down here, you would have to grab onto that. And you'd have to be in the middle of a stream to be lucky. So yeah. If this rain prevails, the water will rise, of course. And I think it is actually starting to go over the little angle in the middle of this separator here. So yeah, it is getting more and more loud, but I haven't really noticed a change yet. We don't often get flash flood conditions, and the only thing that resembles a flash flood that we get is when it starts to rain in fall and the leaves are filling all the ditches, and just the slow creeping trickle of water creeps down the ditch, and it just collects the leaves as it goes, and then the leaves kind of make it expand. The leaves, they make the water expand, because there's obviously, yeah. But that's the most I've seen. I saw a lot of that today, looking out the window of my school. There's no sign of fall on the poplars. Still growing, I think. Almost done growing. So yeah. I just heard the rain let up a little bit. But yeah. This is what it is like when the front is actually passing over us. The front is actively passing by. So all that like drizzling light rain and very strong wind was all the warm air kind of being pushed to the side from the cold front, and there's actually more water on the trail than last time. No, actually that's the same. So yeah, that's the mechanics of this storm system. And I don't know if it's going to get much. I don't know if the water level is going to get much higher than this. But during another storm system, I'm sure if that other storm system in the future, I don't know exactly when it would be, but if it's stronger and more long lasting, we're gonna have a fun time checking out the creek at a safe distance and on safe ground. So I do definitely believe the water has significantly increased, because now there's less than a foot, at least, of air between the log and the water. I could check what it is like just past the stairs over here. It's getting quite dark and I need to head back home. But out of pure curiosity, that doesn't look like it changed much. But we'll just see very, very quickly. It's very loud. Very, very, very loud. Well, you can see there's a lot more water over there. Actually, there is a lot more water. It has reached okay, so now the water has reached its maximum level. Well, it is for the second time today, it has reached its maximum height today. So yeah, that is the San Pablo Creek during this atmospheric river. This is a very special kind of weather. And I fell in love with this kind of weather earlier in 2023 because of just how much time I was able to enjoy my favorite weather. It's just stormy weather for 3 weeks at the beginning of 2023. And I really enjoyed that. And then I enjoyed it again in February, when it even snowed on Mount Diablo, and the snow line dropped to 600 feet above my house. And I calculated that on the same mapping, platform that I use to map my glaciers, which is Google My Maps. And so yeah, then in March of 2023, I was able to enjoy it for another few days at school as well. So the day it snowed, almost, I was at school, and in March I was at school, and it was an interesting experience. So yeah, I don't think much is gonna escalate anymore because the rain is supposed to subside soon and I don't know, it's supposed to resume in 2 days. However, the real atmospheric river is ending. And yeah. So, I also have a meeting. I have a meeting of the East Bay Bonsai Society. And they're having a meeting about an introductory class, introduction to bonsai. And it's gonna be at the bonsai garden. I'm very excited. Yeah. It'll be fun talking about what happened today during that meeting. And yeah, so that is all for today. This is the Watch Poplars. And I will see you in the next video.